Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. I love you guys so much. Sorry for the delay this morning. Lamborghini is acting up again. She won't start. I think it's just too cold for her. It's too cold for her. She said, listen, I'm tired. I'm tired and I'm cold. Same. No. So, dealing with that, but I did get the wobble taken care of yesterday, so that's good. But anyways, moving forward, I want to say thank you to all the likes, shares, and subscribes, everyone who is booking, making purchases off the website, sending things to the P.O. Box, pledges to the Patreon, purchases off the wish list, and tipping the Clarissa, as well as all of the donations for a new vehicle. That GoFundMe is in the description box. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. We are going to do the live with free readings today as my appreciation for all of you, for sure, for the donations, as well as just general appreciation. So I love you guys so much. Let's dive in. Let us see what it is that you need to know here. Also, tomorrow Mars is going retrograde in Leo. Watch out for your Leo friends, apparently. I keep seeing all these things where Leos are they're a little on edge, but I feel fine, but it may hit me like a ton of bricks tomorrow. So, check where you have Leo in your chart, okay? And things like that. I feel like, yeah, but anyways, all right. I don't know a whole lot about it other than I feel like, there may be some sort of like shift in focus on where you're spending your time, where you're putting your energy, focusing your energy, and things like that here, okay? All right, here we go. But for the message, all right, so we have relationships with adversity. We have growth and balance. We have peace with gratitude and friendship with abundance. Ooh, and then freedom came out also. I like this energy. I like this energy. This humor is kind of sticking out with this success. There's something about, definitely I feel like you may be feeling like a shift in your energy as far as like, just kind of like lightening up a little bit, right? Like it's, maybe things aren't so serious or, it's, again, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm saying don't take your life seriously, but it's like, kind of just there's a shift in maybe like focusing on like the lighter side of things, right? Because it feels like definitely, we've been talking about you breaking free from some sort of restriction here lately, and whatever that looks like for you. And this may tie into it, like your general energy, how you respond, how you react, okay? Yeah, there's something with like relationships in the past, okay? Bringing in, this adversity card that it says, I accept the challenges that are the best way to learn, okay? So there is some sort of, and with this freedom kind of being here, it's like you have broken free from relationships that were there to teach you something. And now, like with this, this growth and this balance, this peace and this gratitude. There is like relationships that, excuse me, while granted you will probably learn things from each other, these are not hard lessons, right? They're, yeah, look, we have death and doubt here. Okay, so there's some sort of doubt that's coming to an end. Okay. And so there is this energy. This could be kind of going on with Mercury retrograde. It's like you're sorting through these relationships. There could be some sort of forgiveness here. Okay. That's kind of going on during this retrograde, like, or some sort of release of these old relationships that were challenging. Like, I don't, relationships are not always meant to be easy breezy, beautiful cover girl, but it's like, I almost said color girl. What you coloring, girl? Like relationships where I'm really picking up on relationships where it's like you kind of had to like fight for the relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's in an unhealthy way. Okay. Yeah. And because I feel like you have broken free from this, I feel like you've already kind of broken free from this. This retrograde may actually be bringing in, and it doesn't, you know, if you come across this in its past Mercury retrograde, this could just be something that you're experiencing. But it's kind of, it's bringing in this growth with this balance here. Okay. Let's see. Let's dive in a little bit further. Okay, we have reliability. Change. It's like, you know, in the past you could have been, it's like relationships, right? You could have chased the wrong type of relationships or been kind to people that took advantage of it, right? Took your kindness for weakness here, okay? Yeah, there's just a shift in the dynamic of the type of relationships and things that you are attracting here. I also get the energy too where you're being kind of encouraged to slow down. It's not to say like stop doing whatever it is that you're doing, but I'm picking up on somebody who's maybe got like a lot going on, right? And I really feel like slow down is more so try to slow the mind. Don't necessarily quit moving, but slow the mind down. Because you could be kind of stressing yourself out here just a wee bit, okay? Yeah, I heard there's plenty of hours in the day. It may not seem like it. But when you bring yourself into the present moment and kind of I don't want to say necessarily not pay attention to time, but if you don't feel like you're racing time, it's almost like time expands in some type of way. It's hard to explain, but if you know, you know. You know what I mean? This is you like taking the way that you are in relationships, like the value that you bring, the kindness that you bring, the generosity, the reliability, like all of these different things. It's like there's a shift in where you're going to be like pouring this into, you know? I'm feeling like a big release in kind of, I don't necessarily feel like you were like chasing relationships in any type of way. What it feels like is just maybe even like, you know, simply holding on to them, whether it be consciously or subconsciously. Yeah, it seems like there's, this energy feels real good though. I feel like you're in this like integration, transformation type. Yeah, look, now we have the Two of Cups. Tell me about this Two of Cups. That talks about partnership, talks about connection, it talks about... So there's definitely something like with a connection here with, yeah, Six of Cups, connections in the past. What about these past connections? There may be a particular... you may be getting some sort of like surprise information about a connection from the past. Yeah, I'm picking up some of you are leaving a particular connection here, okay? There's like some sort of, sorry, I keep moving over this way because I want to be in the sun. Okay, so okay. Okay, so some of you are at different points. I'm picking up on a timeline where somebody is like leaving a connection, or, and this could be romantic, it doesn't have to be romantic, but, you know, something from the past, or it's like maybe you're getting some sort of download about this connection, or some sort of like surprise information. And for whatever reason, why is the Nine of Swords here? Because I feel like the Nine of Swords is like maybe, yeah, Ten of Wands with the burdens. So maybe somebody's being encouraged to leave a connection, but you could very much be like in your head about like what this is going to look like, how this is going to, you know, manifest, like how, you know, there could be like, I don't know, maybe you're worried about handling something. Yeah, but Six of Swords, like leaving this situation, getting out of something is going to lead you out of some sort of darkness here. Also, too, there is this energy of healing from a past connection, right? Like some of you already left this, and you're like you're healing from this. Okay, this could have been like a very dark time, or like it could have seemed very dark, or it could have been kind of, I'm hearing like haunting. Interesting. But it's like maybe this currently right now, that would make sense during Mercury retrograde, that there is some sort of like your Six of Swords, your whatever this could have caused. Oh, this could have caused a lot of problems in relationships in general. This like root connection, or this particular connection, or something like that. Okay, this could have caused there could have been some sort of like belief that was formed, right? That had you, that you only deserved a certain type of like treatment, right? Or it's like, you know what I mean? Like something like that. And so, and I feel like for some of you, you've already kind of escaped from these situations. Others of you are like working on doing so. But regardless, a lot of you, no matter where you are on this journey, there is this energy of like, whatever the thoughts, or like feeling burdened by this connection, or, whatever burdens this connection brought to you, or again, like kind of this like overthinking energy, kind of being in your head, maybe like sleepless nights, or, whatever. I feel like ultimately, this could tie into like, having trust, problems trusting others. Like, I really feel like there was a particular connection, maybe even multiple, like at some point, that created some sort of programming that you're releasing on one, what you deserve in partnerships and in connections. Again, this is romantic, or this could be it could be just partnerships in general, right? It's like, one, what you deserve, right? Whatever this was, it created a programming on what you deserve, how you show up, and how others perceive you also. Okay? But for whatever this was, like these people, this person, they could have been perceiving you out of their own lack. You know what I mean? Something like that here. And this is what I feel like you are healing from. There, it's like you're like connections that could have like caused you to overthink and worry and have fear, and that were burdensome and things like that, right? Like yeah, you're releasing some sort of programming that says this is what you deserve. Because it's not. It's not. You deserve, connections and relationships that bring peace, right? Joy, abundance, growth, okay, balance, all of these, humor, okay, freedom. These are because this is what you bring. Right? So I feel like, too, there is some sort of illusion that's tied into what you feel you bring to a connection. It's almost like you couldn't see your value in connections because it was so clouded by trying to sort out, the burdens that may have been placed on you, or like the drama or the chaos, or you know what I mean? So it was hard for you. There was like this, it's hard for you to see your value or your worth here. But again, with this like separation, okay, whether you're currently separating or you've already done this, there's like something that's coming to light here. about this, situation, or about relationships in general, or you know what I mean? Tell me more. Yeah, you're releasing what somebody taught you. As far as that goes. Yeah, I heard that was their lesson. Yeah, you may get some sort of, with the Page of Swords and the Hangman, this may come through some sort of download or some sort of intuitive message here, okay? It's interesting. The Nine of Swords was clarified by the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Wands was clarified by the Ace of Swords. Y'all, somebody could have been doing something funky with like a candle here, okay? Candle magic, something like that, to cause some sort of Nine of Swords for you. Yeah, there's definitely an energy of wanting to keep you in connections like that for whatever reason. Because with the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords, this is, you know, these people look upset. They look upset that you have come to calmer waters here, okay? That you've moved out of some sort of darkness. Maybe it probably definitely when it comes to relationships and connections, I keep hearing this energy of like not settling, right? There's like, it's like maybe in the past, you know, you know, I'm picking up on an energy that at this point would rather be alone than to be around the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? And that is troublesome for whatever reason. Huh. There's that Ace of Pentacles. I'm also picking up on energy. It doesn't matter what somebody does. It's like God just shows up for you, right? It's like if, this is just an example, but if like somebody tries to like, take you out of your house, out of your stability or whatever it is, right? Your security, something like that. Here comes God right there with, the Ace of Pentacles, the finances, and a brand new house. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who that's for. Like, who needs to, again, these weapons. It just makes me laugh because God, you know what I mean? God for sure, all the time, showing up. Okay, God, source of divine, the Most High, whatever feels best for you in that aspect here. But yeah, it's like, I'm picking up on an energy. If it's like if you stop chasing the desire for these people, or this person in particular to, because some of you, this is like family or something. It's like if you stop chasing them, they know you're going to chase something else, and it's probably your dreams. It's probably healing. It's probably growth. It's probably peace. It's probably abundance. It's probably like there's some people that are realizing that you're not chasing other people anymore. You're not desiring connection and love from the wrong places. You have found some sort of like, you found a deeper connection with God, source, the divine. Like, it's like you have found what it was that you were looking for in other people. Whether it be through, like, I feel like you found it definitely within yourself, okay? Then you found it within the God within you, right? And now I feel like there's this energy of like you are going to be finding this within other people. And for whatever reason, I feel like there are some people that may be not very happy about the fact that you have brought yourself into some sort of like calmer waters, or again, that you're just not, you're not struggling with their neglect. This is like literally somebody intentionally holding their energy back from you because they knew that you wanted it, right? So this is really making me feel like, it could be romantic, but for some of you, this is like a parent, you know what I mean? Or this is like, this is some kind of a little bit toxic shit here. But regardless of what somebody else is concerned about or mad about or what they tried to do, you've been brought into a space of, again, I'm not going to settle for, bare minimum, right? Like, and the thing is also too, I feel like you're out of a space of judgment. It's like recognizing, seeing, it's like, okay, so I bring a lot to the table. Okay, first check, I know that, right? Says you. Okay, second, can this person pour into me as much as I can pour into them? If they cannot, right, are they, it feels like you're in this very aware, very observant energy, and I don't feel like it's out of a place of judgment. It's more of a place of understanding. Okay, so, this person, and it's like lowering expectations, but it's also being able to see those energies that are simply just takers, right? Because again, we picked up on that energy yesterday where it was like you're kind of coming into this place where there's this like, recognizing those, like, pouring into those that maybe cannot pour exactly back into you, but they're pouring into themselves also, right? And then there's just those that are, you know, in order to get to a place of evolution and being in a place where they're emotionally available and things like that. And then there are others that just, you know, they just literally, you know, just wait for people to pour into them. Those are the takers, right? Those are the ones that are, you know, and I feel like, you're recognizing the difference. You know, you're able to pick up on people's energy and things like that, and you know, yeah, I just heard something about seeking approval here. I don't know if you were like, you know, somebody was taking advantage of the fact that you could have been trying to seek some sort of approval. Here's that fucking candle shit again. Somebody did some candle bullshit. But again, I feel like you're not... And that's not for everyone. That's just a confirmation for probably like a handful of people. So I feel like the energy right now is like kind of clearing out, you know, anything that kind of had kept you, you know, any beliefs or any kind of like wounds or anything that was still kind of like left open that needed to be addressed or whatever, regarding this particular relationship and then it's almost like by like closing up this cycle, it like kind of like sweeps away that type of energy, right? It's yeah, I just heard healing your heart. You're healing your heart. Because I feel like you love really big, right? And this is a particular energy that either knowingly took advantage of that, or it's like they thought that it would always be there, or but the tables are turning on this. This is now somebody that is feeling like they probably made you feel. I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I think it's just the way the wheel turns. I think it's just the way, you know, especially if this is a parent. You know what they say? They say that kids grow up to treat their parents how they were treated outside of survival issues, right? So outside of mealtime, outside of like, the necessities, children grow up to reflect that back to their parents. Hold on, Maui. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I saw the comment about your red beard. I saw about your headphones. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Crystal, check out Mars going in Mercury, or not Mercury retrograde, Mars going into retrograde with that frustration. I don't know if you have Leo in your chart anywhere, but Mars is going retrograde in Leo, and if you got Leo in your chart, it's probably where that frustration is coming from, okay? Okay, yeah, so we have this Ace of Cups, right? Okay, so this is where you're being led to, is this Ace of Cups, which is that healing the heart. Okay, we already saw the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Here's that Ace of Pentacles, right? It's like, yeah, your heart is healing, okay? From this, yeah, look, Five of Cups. The fuck did I say? Right, look at her. She's all alone. She's sad, okay? That type of energy here. And this is what you're healing. It's the ultimate situation where you were disappointed, where you were let down, where your love was taken advantage of, where your kindness was taken for weakness, where you were just kind of, yeah, look at this Nine of Wands pulling out all those thorns. Your heart is healing, okay? So if you're feeling this Mars retrograde could very well be tied into this, okay? Because Leo does rule the heart, okay? So that makes a hell of a lot of fucking sense. Hey, okay. So, yeah, and Mars talks about actions and things like that, energy focus, right? And if these people didn't focus on you, right, the way that they should, or pour into you the way that they should, or, give back energy, I feel like somehow that's also tied in. Anyways, I'm reaching a little bit, I think. But anyways, so it's like, yeah, you're healing your heart. This is what's healing at this time. We don't give a fuck about no bitch. Okay, sorry. Excuse my language. Yeah, Nine of Swords with the Four of Swords. That's exactly what came through. See how it's like, there's this energy of maybe or you're aware that like people are recognizing this, they're seeing this, they're realizing this, and maybe you're even aware that they're upset by this, or maybe that somebody will be upset if you pull back your energy, right? If you're just like, yeah, I'm not big on, matching energy. I'm not going to match your energy, but I'm just going to give you an equal of what you have given to me. I'm just going to return the same energy as far as that goes. I'm not going to match your energy because, collective, you're out here vibing high. You're out here vibing high. So we're not matching energy, but you are giving an equal energy exchange. This is bothersome. This is bothersome, but it's healing your heart. Yeah. Four of Swords. You're like, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you're, that type of energy. Check back in the Rolodex of memories and check it. You know what I mean? Like, something about a Rolodex might be significant. Yeah. Oh, shit. The moon, right? Whatever this is doing, first of all, it feels like there was an extended amount of time where you really kind of felt alone, right? See how she's alone with her dog? And for a while, that could have been heartbreaking for you, okay? But now I'm kind of picking up on this energy where a lot of you are in this space of you prefer it like that. You know what I mean? Shoot. This is nice and comfy. I don't got to worry about, you know what I mean? Like, I can just talk to God, right? I can buy myself flowers, right? You can have, conversations that they don't understand, right? Like, things like that. So basically, collective, the tables are turning in a certain dynamic, okay? One that, this feels like it's like the big one, you know what I mean? Like, this feels like it's like, Bowser's Castle, or like, like, Donkey Kong. I don't know. Anyways, but it's, your heart's healing from a very painful connection in the past. And it could even be multiple connections. Okay, and they may be watching this, like I said, but we don't give a fuck about no bitch. Okay, like, yeah. So while you are moving to calmer waters about this situation, whoever was on the other end of it is now, they're now beginning to, reap what they've sown in this connection. And again, for a lot of you, it's this feels like, the original heartbreak, because it feels like a big deal. Because it ultimately is going to shift the dynamic of relationships in your life in general. It's going to shift the relationships that you attract, okay? It's going to change your perspective on relationships. It is going to change the way that you show up in relationships and what you expect as well. Like, there's so many different things that are going to come from healing your heart from this situation. Okay. I feel like this is a pretty good message. Where are we at? 44 minutes? 44:40 when I looked up. 444. let's just get some final messages about this. But yeah, feels pretty good. So, you know, if there are emotions that are rising, right? You know what to do with those, right? Emotions are energy in motion, right? We don't attach ourselves to them. We ask them, why the fuck are you here? What do you got to show me? Right? Take me to that power that you're trying to act, you know, that you're trying to, you know, activate within me, right? Show me, you know, just things along those lines. And these emotions can be, you know, all over, right? It could be gratitude. It could be, you know, anger. It could be frustration. It could be sadness. It could be loneliness. It could be, excuse me, irritation. It could be, I mean, there's so many different things. You know, so just really pay attention because you're healing your heart right now, okay? And all of these different, you know, energies that are kind of coming through are there to help you, right? It's to help you, you know, move through this. It could come from different ages, right? There could be an inner 5-year-old that's fucking pissed off, right? You know, but then there's the inner 13-year-old that's very lonely, you know, or feeling left out or whatever, right? So just as these different things kind of come up for you, like I said, if you can, don't attach yourself to them, right? They're not your emotions. They are there to help you find the wound and close that open cycle, okay? Because that wound is still kind of open and the cycle has not closed itself out. That is where your energy is kind of open to attracting these same type of connections. So through this forgiveness, through this healing, it will shift the whole damn thing. Yeah, but this feels like the big one. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, look, we have the 8 of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords, the 10 of Swords, right? This is you working hard to try to understand the fucking betrayal. Or to perceive it correctly, or to, you know what I mean? But again, don't overwhelm yourself, right? Don't get too, you know, much in your head about this. Allow this process to happen for you, right? Don't force it, okay? But if you're kind of all over the place a little bit emotionally, I think this is, you know, I don't think this is what's going on, okay? Even if you're feeling exhausted, okay, I think it's because there's definitely some ancestors that are around that are helping you through this as well. So, you know, because even sleeping, right, even getting your rest is very healing. So make sure that you're doing that as well. Confirmation. Yeah, some of y'all, the angels, it's just like when you're asleep, the angels are just, you know, surgical with this bitch. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, okay? If you're feeling exhausted, let your body rest because it is healing itself, you know? But yeah, this feels really good, okay? It does feel like you're going to have to, you know, it is something to work through. Like, it may not feel super great in the present moment as you're coming across this, or like I said, I feel like it's just, it comes and goes, right? Kind of these emotional waves or waves of exhaustion or, you know, whatever it is. But yeah. Yeah, her try to surrender to this process here. because I really get that the like the time for you to be perceiving like alone, right? Is really wrapping up. It's coming to an end. And not to say that you're completely alone. I mean, we're never alone, but it's, you know, a lot of you have been in isolation. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's not a forever thing. But I'm telling you, this is somebody, I really do feel like there's somebody that's going through a tower and recognizing and realizing, you know, that you're not in this Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, indecisive, stuck, stagnant, you know, confused energy, right? You know, this tower is showing them, whoever this is, you know, that you have been working hard to, you know, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, you know, the Ten of Swords. You've been working hard to master this, to heal this, to understand this, to you know, change your perspective and things like that, right? To heal this betrayal, to get back up. Yeah. So, yeah. There may even be somebody who's realizing that, like, it's just a simple fact, like, that's, it could be hitting somebody like, oh, fuck, like, collective has to heal from me? Yeah, motherfucker! You know? Whoever this is, they may have this moment of, like, you know, maybe they're just like their ego's just been, you know, living the dream and, you know, pride running around everywhere. And there's just this realization that you have to heal from them. And that is, I heard heart-wrenching. That's like heart-wrenching to this person to think that you would have to heal from them. And that may be, you know, an awakening moment for this person here. You know, it's one of two ways. Either somebody's very aware that they did some fuck shit, right? And they're just surprised that you are working hard to heal it. Or there's somebody who was just so unaware. I mean, and I get it, right? Because, you know, before my awakening, there was so many things. I thought I was self-aware. I thought I loved myself. I thought I was authentic, and I thought wrong. Okay? Like, so you know, I kind of get that a little bit of, you know, that type of energy depending on, you know, who this is really coming from. But it's this is what's going on here. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, just, you know, if things are, you know, kind of, I mean, imagine we're in Mercury retrograde, and Mars apparently doesn't go retrograde very often, right? Like, I think the last time was like 2 years ago or something like that. So this is kind of a big deal, right? Like, it's apparently, I really should study astrology more. That's on my my list of things to do. Because I feel like they definitely tie into these readings. When I'll like do a reading and then I'll like figure out what's going on astrologically, and I'm like, oh fuck, that makes perfect sense. So, but anyways, yeah, it just, all of this is happening to heal your heart, okay? So listen to your body, okay? Because you're being brought to calmer waters. And it's like the work that you do with this energy now is going to be so worth, like, the connections. And again, even the, you know, I hate to say fuck the people, but like even just having a healed heart. You know what I mean? I don't really mean that, like, fuck the people, like, but you know what I mean? Like, even just having a healed heart is something to just, like, you know, like, that's a gold mine. You know what I mean? Like, that's the real prize, you know? So, yeah, definitely work with these energies. Again, it may be a little bit up and down. It may be kind of like a little, but but now you know kind of what's going on. You can, you know, I don't want to say have control of the situation, because really, what do we control? I don't know. But anyways, but you can understand what's going on, and you can kind of, you know, be in a place of power when it comes to, like, you know, things that are happening here with this particular situation. So, any hoosers. Hayden, where have you been? Lamborghini's been a mess. Oh gosh, this is a good message though, guys. This was a really good message. I am, like I said, let's, I'm gonna get the zodiacs done for today, and the, and the Patreon boy. And then I will be back, and I'll be giving away some free readings. And to the trolls out there that want to try to cause some sort of opposition to that, you could suck it, because you don't have any power over me. Thanks. Hayden's all kinds of things, you know. Basically, yeah, it's really on its last reel. Which is why there is a GoFundMe to get a new vehicle. And I love you guys so much. That took a lot for me to create that. So thank you for creating and holding a safe space for me to feel comfortable enough to do that, right? And also, even more so, I feel that it is genuine love, because there is not this energy that is lingering over my head that makes me feel like I owe any of you guys anything. And that's something that I used to have to deal with in the past, was like, you know, it was like, it was never, there was always some sort of string attached, or, you know, it was like, I don't know. Anyways, just, you guys are absolutely wonderful, and you have taught me what family really is, and I love you. for real. Because, yeah. So the GoFundMe is for a new vehicle. Because there's so much going on with Lamborghini that it's just like, she's tired, boss. You know, it's time. It's time for her to, you know, donate her organs. What's good of them? And, you know. But, and be of service to other, you know, newer working, but yeah, so. I love you guys. Yeah, the Christmas tree lights are on, but I'm not sitting in front of the tree this time. Oh, no. The bottom ones are broken. I haven't changed them. Oh, really, Erica? So should I just... Maybe I'll just study it to, like, to keep it... Just so I have the knowledge, but maybe not throw it in there. Thank you. But, alright guys, I'm going to jump and get some of those other content things done. And then, like I said, yeah, I will be back. Yeah, it just always seems to, like, tie in. You know what I mean? And so it's like, well, maybe I should learn some of that shit. You know? Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, Hayden, listen, let's go down the list here, okay? So there's definitely, like, transmission things. I hate to speak this stuff out loud because I feel like it's... Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm manifesting a new vehicle. It's going to be great. Transmission things with, like, the electrical. What I just recently got fixed was the fuel pump relay. The oil seems to be leaking also. But basically the guy said, you know, at some point I'm going to need a whole new, like, fuse box. Basically, like, a whole new electrical thing. Transmission, the oil's leaking. I feel like there was other things. There's this noise. There's a sound it makes so I got the wobble out because I got 2 new front tires, but I feel like there's like a wheel bearing or something going on with it. Like, you know, it's just, there's a lot more that needs to be done than what is actually worth at this point. And so it only makes sense to get something new. That's what drew you in, was the no signs? Okay, well then, shoot. Bye, Shelly. Brand new Tesla. Oh, Blanche, that's so sweet. Thank you. A brand new Tesla would be awesome, but I don't think I asked for that much. Yeah. So it'll be all right. I feel like today it didn't want to start because, like I said, it was just too cold. There's plenty of gas in it this time, so it's not that the gas sludged up. Just too cold. But anyways, guys, we'll get it worked out. I feel like we just keep talking about Lamborghini. Poor girl. She's like, can you just let me rest in peace? And I'm like trying to crank her up, you know, I'm like turning her on, letting the fuel pump run for a minute. Yeah, no. I love her so much. She's done me good. She's done me good. But, okay, guys. Yep, I'm going to get the Zodiac done. You know, I repeat myself. It's fine. I love you so dearly. All of you. Every single one of you. Yeah, I don't know. So the guy kind of made a part for the relay, but I ordered one online that should be here today. I don't know. We'll see if that changes it, but it's all right. We'll work through it. Everything will be all right. You know, I've been manifesting a new vehicle. So this is to be expected. I feel like, you know, I feel like God does things like this in my life out loud for you guys to see. You know, just like the other day when, you know, I was like blessed in real time, right? You guys like got to see God move in real time, and not like you haven't ever seen it in your own life, but it was probably just a reminder. You know what I mean? And to, you know, to like not lose faith. And then, you know, with this manifestation, it's like, I'd say probably about the beginning of the year, I started manifesting a new vehicle. I set the intention, and, you know, sometimes the old has to break down in order for the new, you know, to come to fruition. And, you know, I'll be honest, if Lamborghini wasn't breaking down, I wouldn't have started the GoFundMe. I wouldn't even be thinking about a new vehicle right now. So, you know, it's a 2013, yeah. Yeah. So I'm not really tripping. It's just really frustrating in the morning when I like am trying to get my kids to school, and and she's not starting, and it's really cold outside, and you know, luckily Zyla's friend, her mom, you know, is so helpful and is able to help her get to school. And then Michael's dad is, you know, he's laid off at this time, so he's able to help and stuff too. Is sometimes it's kind of like pulling a leg, or, but he's been very helpful. It's so thank goodness for that. I want to say she has like 181,000 miles. The head gasket is starting to fail. Yeah. I didn't add any fluids, I don't think. Me personally, I didn't add any fluids. Oh, Francis, I love you. I'm so glad. Yeah, Mary, I agree. She's ready to lay it down, and I get that. I get that. So, but anywho's, guys. Okay, yeah, I'm going to jump. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moving on the day. Right, exactly, Redbeard. What's the MA or PA station? I don't know what that is. To buy it? I bought it from, so my sister's cousin owns a dealership, so I got it through them. And I think that they had like, honestly, I think they had just kind of got it in and they were just trying to get it, yeah. Anyways, I feel like, yeah, whatever. Kindness for weakness. Kindness for weakness is fine. They helped me out, though. It was nice. All right, guys. Hey, listen. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in a little bit.